As many of you would already know, the Royal Commission into Institutional Responses to Child Sexual Abuse, Case Study 43, begins today in Newcastle, and it will focus on the Diocese and on the Marist Brothers Order. The case study has set out to investigate, first, the experience of survivors of child sexual abuse by Catholic clergy and religious in this Maitland-Newcastle region. Second, the response of the Catholic Diocese of Maitland-Newcastle to allegations of child sexual abuse made against Father Vincent Ryan in particular. Third, the response of the Marist Brothers to allegations of child sexual abuse made against Marist Brothers, including Francis Cable, known as Brother Romuald, and Thomas Butler, Brother Patrick. And then the impacts of child sexual abuse on survivors, families, and the community in the Maitland-Newcastle region. The diocese will likely be severely criticised on the handlings of matters related to Vincent Ryan. The inescapable facts are that reports of Ryan's abuse were received in the early 1970s, but he remained in ministry until charged by police in 1995, and he had continued to abuse children during those 2 decades. The Commission will also look at the Diocese's more recent and present ways of responding to such issues, but I realise that the information heard in the case study related to Ryan's historical child abuse will still be very disturbing to hear. This will, once again, be a difficult and confronting time and will cause dismay and scandal in local communities here in our diocese and beyond. The diocese, I must tell you, supports the work of the Royal Commission. We also fully appreciate the lifelong effects this abuse has had on those who were abused, on their families and friends, and indeed on whole communities. We support the processes of this Royal Commission that give them the opportunity to tell their stories, and we admire those who have chosen to do so. I also recognise the continued effect our sad history may have on the Catholic community and on the community of the region generally. I want to assure you that the Catholic Diocese of Maitland-Newcastle has an absolute and abiding commitment to ensuring the safety, welfare and well-being of all children. All persons associated with the diocese undertake an appropriate level of child protection training, and we continue to refine our systems for assuring the safety of children and for responding compassionately to those who have suffered abuse in the past. As a faith community now, we should come together to support each other as well as those who may be struggling as we work to move forward. I encourage anyone who is affected to contact the Diocese Specialist Child Protection Service, Zimmerman Services Healing and Support Team on 02 4979 1390. Thank you.